Manchester City survived a late scare after coming from behind to scrape past Fulham 3-2 in Sunday's Premier League encounter at the Etihad. Marco Silva's crop took a shock lead in Manchester through Andreas Pereira, but Mateo Kovacic led the revival with a fine brace before Jeremey Doku's 20-yard thunderbolt seemingly made sure of the points. Raul Jimenez's late effort gave City something to think about as the match wound down, but the courageous Cottagers still left empty-handed as City matched a club record, extending their unbeaten run in the Premier League to 30 games. Welcoming the Cottagers to the Etihad, having won 16 league games in a row against Fulham, the longest streak for one team against another in the history of the English Football League, Man City unsurprisingly dominated proceedings from the off. However, Pep Guardiola's men were left bewildered by a close-range opener from ex-Manchester United man Pereira, who latched on to arguably the assist of the season so far from the informed Raul Jimenez. Pereira's goal, and a subsequent Adama Traoré miss that should have ended in a Fulham second, triggered an immediate response from City, though, as Kovacic's ferocious strike ensured that the hosts would only be behind for 5 minutes. The Croatian followed up his first-half rocket with a well-taken second immediately after the restart, before a swerving Doku effort put the champions on the brink of victory, and Muniz's top corner finish right at the death would prove to be just a consolation. Now unbeaten in a half-century of home matches across all competitions, a run stretching back to before the 2022 World Cup, City remain within touching distance of Liverpool in second place, but Fulham remain in a respectable sixth after just their second top-flight loss of the turn. Alex Iwobi keeps a Fulham attack alive on the right-hand side and sends a ball into Raul Jimenez, who is under pressure from 2 sky blue shirts but manages to take both of them out with an exquisite back heel. Fulham can only half deal with an Ilkay Gundogan corner, and Kovacic, who was lurking on the edge of the box, smashes a first-time strike into the roof of the net with the aid of a deflection. Fulham fail to make it out of their own half and City go on the rampage after winning the ball back, a move that ends with Bernardo Silva chesting the ball down and laying off Kovacic, who skips past a distraught Sander Berge and curls a lovely shot into the far corner from the edge of the box. This one is all about Doku, who drives at the Fulham defense on the left-hand side before cutting inside and finding the top corner with a swerving effort. 2 substitutes combine as Reiss Nelson chips a lovely ball into Muniz, who has far too much time to set himself inside the box and finds the top corner with aplomb as sky blue shirts swarm around him. A trip to Wolverhampton Wanderers awaits Man City after the international break on October 20th. 3 days before they welcome Sparta Prague to the Etihad in the Champions League. As for Fulham, Silva will now have a fortnight to prepare for the visit of another Champions League side in Aston Villa on October 19.